Hey, Spook Junkies, what is happening? Happy Wednesday, by the way. Hey, now normally I don't like getting political, but this came up on the news. I was watching it early this morning. Kamala Harris and Bill Clinton are giving a women's empowerment event. I really seriously thought this was a joke. I did. I honestly thought it was a joke. But it turns out that it is not a joke. Bill Clinton, a woman's empowerment event. Really, you couldn't find anybody else. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Hillary, but she would have been a better choice than Bill Clinton. Wouldn't you agree? There are millions of powerful women out there, strong women, that could have filled this role perfectly and actually probably made it a lot more successful than it's probably going to be, because this is just ridiculous. It is what it is, though. What can you do, right? What can you do? Anyway, okay, now that I'm done ranting on that, that's crazy. I thought, it's crazy. But anyway, we are back with King Frostmare. King Frostmare, a lot of his stuff we've watched in the past, and a lot of it is pretty darn good. I mean, and that's what I wanted to do today, is have a video that I'm hoping has some legitimately spooky stuff on there that just cannot be explained, no matter what. Oh, and by the way, I appreciate all your guys' comments in my videos. I mean, gosh, I value each and every single one of them. When you guys try to debunk all this stuff with me, it really means a lot to me. And I just wanted to say that. So anyway, without further ado, we're going to be doing King Frostmare. This one is don't watch these in the dark. Okay, well, good thing we're watching them during the day. Okay, it was uploaded on March 23rd, 2021. So it's pretty recent, and it's only about 15 minute, 26 seconds. So here we go. Maybe.
The following video stems from Inglefield Green in England and features one of the supposedly most haunted places in the area, the Inglefield Hall. It was built as a coffee house in the 1800s. During the Second World War, it served as a sanctuary for people in need. Later, it reopened as a school and was used for many years as such. In 1963, it closed its doors for good, and it took another 30 years until new owners remodeled the place into a social club. Ever since, there's countless reports of paranormal activity and strange sightings that keep the workers, employees, and even the club's
really
customers
cool
on edge. From shadow figures that are being seen regularly to inexplicable noises, Inglefield Hall has it all. Some people swear that they even saw the spirit of a young girl roaming the halls of this old building. A lot of paranormal history, if you ask me. Jeff Young, a paranormal investigator who shares his explorations on his very own YouTube channel, probably thought the same, which is why he and his colleague Phil traveled to Inglefield Hall to investigate these claims. They had the building all to themselves the following night and started the investigation in the main hall.
Okay, I can hear some movement going on.
Phil? Was that you? Phil? That was something that moved. But I don't know where. It's not Phil because he's upstairs.
Something's still moving.
To find out who is here,
Did you guys hear any weeping
as
in that?
the
Hold on.
visitors and people that work here have seen you.
Yeah, oh yeah, there is. Real faint, but you can hear that weeping, a little weeping going on there.
To find out who is here, as the visitors and people that work here have seen you. So if you can hear my voice, can you tell me your name, please?
There's a whistle. You guys hear that?
Perhaps you're a child from the war
I'm just marking
that
a
was brought
timestamp
here.
so I can listen back to it later.
Noises from the stage area, Phil.
Yeah,
There was knocking.
yeah, definitely. There wasn't the wind.
Noises from the stage area, Phil.
But what's even stranger is the voice recording, which was picked up by Phil's recorder at the time. Perhaps the voice of a child.
An EVP of a child's voice is received saying, "Mummy." Here is the audio enhanced.
Do hear that? Does sound like Mummy.
While both of them keep investigating in the main hall, their stationary camcorder captures something rather interesting on the first floor.
Whilst Phil and I are on the ground floor, up on the first floor, our static cam is capturing the door to room 3 opening and closing as something decides to make itself known.
Okay. Well, there's nobody in there. If there's nobody there, that's pretty cool.
Whilst Jeff and Phil were unaware of this incident, which transpired just above them, there seemed to be something with them in the main hall at this point, and our two investigators might have captured more than what they had expected.
Hello? Whoa!
Oh, man, I hear that really, really good in the headphones. It sounded like it was running right at them.
Something seemed to be running at them, full speed. A really creepy encounter. Little
play
did
that
they
again.
know, another stationary camcorder, which was placed in the main hall, captured the following, which appeared to be unfolding right next to them.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. You guys see that?
An apparition
Wow.
can be seen as it passes by the door here. Was this thing possibly responsible for all the footstep noises that can be heard? What do you think? Perhaps you should check out the whole 2-part investigation on Jeff's
Okay.
channel.
Hold on a second. Okay, guys, I'm going to rewind that part to the footsteps running back. I'm going to be really quiet here. Let me see. I think that's about it. Okay. We'll start it right there. Now listen real closely.
Hello? Whoa!
Something seemed to be running at them, full speed. A really creepy encounter.
Yeah.
Little did they know, another stationary camcorder, which was placed in the main hall, captured the following, which appeared to be unfolding right next to them.
This is crazy. Oh, man. Now that I know what I'm really looking at. Yeah. I don't know. If you guys can debunk that, let me know in the comments. I
An
have
apparition
nothing.
can be seen as it passes by the door here. Was this thing possibly responsible for all the footstep noises that can be heard?
Wow,
What do you
that-
think?
That looks
Perhaps you
legit.
should check out the whole 2-part investigation on Jeff's channel.
I think I will.
A few weeks ago, we have taken a look at the case of Dino Nuggets, who seemed to be living in a pretty
remember
haunted
him.
house that he shares with his roommate.
He was the guy with that shower curtain thing, I think.
What'd you hear, buddy?
In several videos, he has documented the really terrifying activity that is unfolding in their home. What started as weird noises at first turned into several bone-chilling shadow sightings that so far have only transpired in the basement of their
That's
house.
so crazy. Almost made me freaking spit my coffee out. Wow. It's kind of loud in here.
Gotta come out.
Knowing that he had something on his hands with that case, Dino decided to put up a recording device once in a while, even if he wasn't home. The next video was posted after he had left the camera rolling one night, when nobody should have been home at that time. He was quite shocked after realizing that the activity even made it upstairs.
Ooh. Man, that's loud. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh, frack me. No way. Oh, play that again. Play that again. Okay. That was insane.
After the lights start flickering in Dino's home, there is
Oh, I'd
an
be so
odd
out of
shadow
this house.
reflection on the left side of the wall. What could this be? Obviously, it gets even stranger when the
hardly see
basement
anything
door
there.
opens. And we can hear something that sounds like a weeping woman.
Oh, God, Lord, good Lord.
Only moments after, there is a tall shadow apparition breezing through the living room in the reflection of the door
Yeah.
here.
Not hard to miss. Oh my gosh. Oh, we would be so out of that house. No way.
It's unclear what exactly is happening in Dino's
And it's
house,
fuzzy.
but it's truly an unsettling
Notice that?
situation to say the
It's
least.
fuzzy.
What do you think? Is this the same shadow apparition that we have seen earlier? Or is Dino's home haunted by several ghosts?
I don't know.
Now we want to take a look at the capture, which was shared by user Pullhard. He states, "My brother set up an infrared trail cam inside of his trailer on his property with no neighbors. This was the only capture all night, captured 3 hours after he left. Please notice how there's no reflection in the TV. It's nothing but mud here right now. No footprints that weren't my brother's. To add wonder, the camera snaps 3 photos at once, and nothing appeared in the first or third photo. The one I'm showing you was the second photo. Anybody have any reasoning for this? My brother looked for signs if somebody was there perhaps, but couldn't find anything strange."
Oh, well, wait a minute. Okay. It's kind of creepy. But he was looking at the wasn't he in the forest looking at stuff? Where did this picture of inside of a house come from? I'm going to rewind that just one more time. Did we miss something here? Okay. Was it in the camper maybe?
Reflection in the TV. It's nothing but mud
Reflection
here
in the
right now.
TV.
No footprints that weren't my brother's. To add wonder, the camera snaps 3 photos at once, and nothing appeared in the first or third photo. The one I'm showing you was the second photo. Anybody have any reasoning for this? My brother looked for signs if somebody was there perhaps, but couldn't find anything strange.
See, I can't. Okay, there's a TV. Okay, so I'm thinking that this must be maybe the RV. Maybe. There's definitely a creepy. You can see the finger. You can see the fingers pretty detailed in it. But what's that above his head? It almost looks like it's a bent arm. I wonder if that's just a reflection of him taking the picture. Pretty crazy.
Many people commented that it appears to be the apparition of a man in a top hat. Could this be the case? Perhaps it could even be a capture of the infamous Hat Man. What other explainable reasons could this capture have? Do you think somebody snuck onto the property without anybody realizing? Not very likely if no footprints were found that night. But maybe you have a better explanation for what had happened here. I mean, you can even see a hand with fingers here. At least it appears that way.
What do you guys think of this
Was
one?
this ghost perhaps looking for something? A former owner of the land? Hard to say. This seems to be a really mysterious photo.
Very, interesting.
Now we are following the team of Kaka Sobrenatural, who ventures to a supposedly haunted family home. It is said that a terrible tragedy unfolded in this house, and apparently housing the spirits of its violent past. After setting up their equipment, the team checks out every room in this place, and slowly but surely, some unusual activity unfolds. It all starts with really odd noises. However, their camera captured something else that nobody saw at the time.
Gente, a família conta que quando eles estavam pousando nessa casa, aparecia um senhor sentado na poltrona dando risada, sorrindo. E isso era muito assustador, tanto que eles nunca mais quiseram pousar dentro dessa casa.
Fazer uma manifestação agora com a gente? Estamos na total escuridão.
Sentindo um cheiro de queimado. Cheiro de queimado. Eu não tô sentindo aqui um cheiro de queimado.
Como se tivesse uma fiação queimada, alguém tá pegando fogo. Nossa, olha. Ó.
What was that?
Cara, pegou. Desculpa ter acendido a lanterna.
Okay, something touched
Alguma
his
coisa me
back.
pegou nas costas, cara. Eu senti assim como se tivesse passado.
Seemingly on edge, and after hearing and even smelling things, the unthinkable unfolds.
Sensacional, cara, visão noturna.
Nossa, cara. Você viu?
Oh, did you guys see that? Oh man, I hope they go back to that. What the hell was that? It's like somebody standing there.
Nossa, cara. Você viu?
Oh, whoa. Wow. Well, why would its eyes be reflecting if it wasn't, an apparition? I don't think apparitions' eyes shine like, I don't know if that's
Did you see that? A creepy looking apparition is peeking at our investigators from the living room. It appears
know
as
if
if
the
that thing is
apparition-
coming straight out of the wall, hovering over the sofa.
Do apparitions' eyes glow like that? I wouldn't think so. Unless, like a physical form, yes. I need to know that. If you guys know anything about that, let me know. Does an apparition's eyes glow like that?
Could this be the sinister ghost that the family has seen before in this residence? Quite terrifying how the eyes reflect back,
Pretty
isn't
short.
it?
Either way, that's pretty freaking creepy. See, right
As
there.
always,
right there.
I
it
invite
almost
you to
is-
check out the whole investigation on their channel.
Huh. Wow.
This video was shared by channel NVTV, and it was supposedly recorded by a lonely camper who had come across an unexplained being in the middle of a forest that is located in Oregon. At the time of the recording, he states that other people visit this area regularly and that he even caught people here at the time, shooting. he documents the campsite and comments on a really odd wood structure that was built there. Nothing too strange though, basically just a travel diary. However, things seemed to turn sour when the man woke up to unexplained noises in the middle of the night, after he initially was lying down to take a rest. Let's take a look.
I don't know where I am. Or it chased me off. I'm wandering. I got darkness. Flashlight.
Whoa, what the heck was that? Oh, come on. Is that... Stop on it, stop on it. Okay.
Many people believe that this young man came across something.
What do you guys think of that? What the heck is... It looks like, well, definitely looks alienish, I can tell you that. But it also looks like maybe one of those, you know those bodysuits that, I don't know if they're, do they still make those, you know, those one color suits? They have like, you know, green screen, blue, you know. I wonder if that's what that is. But there's just something weird about it. It almost looks like, it may have been added in. What do you guys think? Do you think that was added in? Let me know.
From another world that night. Unfortunately, the recording ends right there. Could this be an alien that was out in the woods to find him? Or are we looking at a paranormal encounter here? If it isn't just a hoax, of course. Please let me know what you guys think. And thank you so much for watching.
Oh, it's over.
Hello guys.
Great video, I have to say. A lot more action in this one than there was in yesterday's. Anyway, yeah, I'm really curious about that last one. So if you guys think that's a skin suit or somebody just kind of like, you know, cropped it onto there, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Other than that, the only one that I really had a question on was the apparitions. Do their eyes actually glow? I mean, can a light actually, you know, pick up on their eyes glowing like that? I don't know. It was creepy though, I have to say that. Everything else, oh my man, there's no freaking way, no way I would be staying in that house where this guy supposedly has all this activity going on in there. Those loud bangs, the door opening, that fuzzy whatever the freak that thing was that walked across the door there. I mean, that was plain as day right there. I mean, oh. Unreal. If you guys can explain any of this, you guys can debunk any of this, please leave it in the comments. I love you. Do that. Anyway, love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm glad this video was a good one. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow.